Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Belu, and in today's video, we're prepping my journal for April.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
Hey, let's get started. I am quite excited about this because I don't think I've ever done anything like this before, and so this is my journal. I had another journal for the beginning of the year. I think I talked about this somewhere, that I had another journal, and then I decided to switch to this journal, which is it's like smaller this way. So it's not quite an A5 size. I don't know really the size, but it's lined. Let me show you. And I don't remember the brand. Let's see if it's somewhere in here. I don't know. I don't really know. I will show you the name page that I created, which I'm in love with. How cute is this, right? And for today, we are prepping this lovely journal for the month of April. And so this is the one we did for March, or I did for March. Just off camera, just for me. I just had fun putting stickers and paper together. And then obviously I'm not gonna show you the spreads I did for March. I just did them on my own. I don't think I filmed anything, but those remain there. Those are my actual thoughts and feelings. And so I don't share after the pen. I don't share before the pens. Sorry, I don't share before. I just don't share when the spreads are completed, basically, because I encourage myself to actually write what I feel and what's actually going on in my life. And you know, I don't always want to share that with other people. I just want it to be private, and so therefore I can journal even more authentically, if that makes any sense. So I got this idea from a video I saw from Plans in the Making. I will leave her video down below. She did one something similar we're doing today, but for spring, and I'm doing it for autumn, because here it's the beginning of autumn, which is very exciting. So basically we're doing a Dutch door with kind of like a window. Listen, this is my first time doing this window thing. I've done Dutch doors. Let me see if I can show you. This is spread I've done before. This is going to be on my Instagram. Very easy, but this is, for example, a week that I haven't yet written in, and you can see kind of the Dutch door elements is when there is like a cutout there, kind of, and then you fill it on both sides. It's not perfect. I've been learning a lot. I usually just use 3 pages ish for a week. I think that works pretty good for me so far, and so we are kind of doing that today. So for this video, we're using a lot of elements and a lot of things that actually I already had. So this is the idea. I thought, well, obviously I saw that video, which I loved, right? And she wrote spring here. And so I was like, oh my God, I want to do the same, but for autumn, right? Because that's the season that I'm currently in. And so I thought, well, obviously something that is, she used florals in her because that's representative of spring. And so I thought, well, obviously leaves, fallen leaves, brown leaves are representative of fall. And so I went into my backyard and pulled some leaves. They were a bit wet, that's why they are in napkins, but I left them dry all night, so they're completely dry. And so we have some different leaves. They are like this, like very similar looking leaves. We have some that are a bit smaller, some that are bigger. So we have like these, and then some more down here, or just 2. How cute. Okay, so we have these, right, to work with. And so I want to kind of do the leaves maybe with a quote, and instead of autumn, here I want to do high April. So I did like boxes here, like cubes for high April. This is where the window will be at, and then there will be kind of a surprise element here. It's a lot to take in. So we will do it step by step, shall we? First things first, I'm gonna grab my ruler and a pen. I'm gonna grab my Papermate Flair, I think. And this obviously I did off camera. It took a little bit of figuring out the cubes. They're not perfect, and I'm okay with not being with them not being perfect. I'm letting go of them being perfect, because otherwise the prepping will have take forever. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna underline the edges here. Like that. We're gonna try to have fun and do the best that we can with these. Again, they're not perfect. They're not meant to be perfect. I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to make them even. And so I was like, you know what, we're kind of aiming for the best. That's what I did, aiming for the best. So we have that, and every couple of lines that I draw, I'm just gonna wipe my ruler with the napkin so that the ink left over doesn't go into the page, if that makes any sense. If I do like this as a mistake, it's not that the spread will be ruined, but there will be ink everywhere. So yeah, so let's do that here. Trying to do this very gently. Also, the paper on this journal is quite thin, which is something that I'm not a huge fan of, but it's okay. I've decided, you know what, it's not the end of the world. Nobody's gonna die. And so what I do is I do a spread and then I glue a page. So for example, I don't know if you can see here, this is a quick spread that I did for things that I'm loving at the moment. And there you can probably tell 2 pages together, so that you can see here less than what's on here. Otherwise, it's not that it bleeds through. It's not like that, but it's like, you know, that paper material from like the Hobonichi Cousins and those type of planners. It's kind of similar to that. I don't think it's the same paper, but it reminds me of that, so that you get an idea. So yeah, okay. So yeah, there we do this here, and then we have 2 more. There we go. This video might be really long. I think this is the most prepped I have done for a video. Like normally I just choose the stickers and kind of figure out what are my plans or what I want to do, and then just film, and whatever happens ends up happening. And some videos take very long, some others take a very short time, and they kind of surprise me. But this includes a lot of elements and a lot of steps, and that's why it might take us a little time to get it through. So grab your own journal if you have one, or your planner, or your notebook, or something, and do it along with me. You don't have to be doing this exact one, but anything you can do with me so that we pass the time together. And I think she didn't. Sorry, I have her video on my computer over there so that I kind of see and guide myself with what she did. I don't think she underlined the window, so we're not going to. So I'm gonna get my cutting board here, and my knife, my X-Acto knife. And what I'm gonna do is cut through these. So I'm gonna first of all make sure that this is one page. Yes. Like that. We're gonna have to like shift it like that, and then like that. Again, I don't think it will look perfect, but it will be fun. That's for sure. That's the idea, that we have fun. Okay, there we go. So you kind of get the idea of what I'm doing. I'm just cutting, following the shapes of these cubes. So I'm gonna do that so that you don't get bored watching me cut through these cubes. And I will be right back. There we go. So all of these are cut out, and I went ahead and erased a little bit of the pencil marks that were surrounding the cubes. Now we have to cut the window. Let's see. So she did cut it, and then with the shapes again. So listen, I will try my best. This is the first time I'm doing something like this, so listen. If I like it, there will be another time. If I don't like it, not just kidding. You can always learn something new, right? And something that is quite fun too. So, okay, we do that. I want to cut it here too. Cutting it as straight as I can. It might not be like super exact, but that is fine. Okay, everything is cut. And now let's see. There, so it will start to pop off like that. I think that's the idea behind it. And so then I'm left with, we went over there, left with these like that. Okay, and then again we follow the shapes of the cubes, right? So here, and there. Okay, I think this is turning nice, pretty nice. Okay, like so. Okay, let me see how this looks. It looks really good. It's a bit dirty from the pen, but it's fine. I'm gonna leave my cardboard here in case we need it again. But it's looking really good. I'm quite excited. Okay, awesome. Now for the fun part, shall we? So here it's our surprise, right? And so for our surprise, I have this Chocobook Gentle Late Maple. The brand, who knows? I have no idea. So if you know anything like that, please let me know. And it has some girls. They're clear stickers, very autumn feel like. And I saw her and I was like, maybe we can use her. So I'm gonna try to grab my X-Acto, my tweezers, sorry, not my X-Acto knife, and pull her up. Again, this is clear, so we will see the lines underneath, but I don't think it will be such a problem. Okay, so we're gonna try to put her kind of in the middle here. You know, she's kind of autumny. It goes with the vibes, and I think there, like that. So we have our, my goodness, we have our girl. We have to be very careful with these pages because they're very, very thin. Okay, that's great. Now, what else? There's so many things that I don't know what else to do. Okay, so I have this garden and party paper pad from Maggie Holmes. Now you might be seeing this and be like, Belu, this is not the vibes, I know, but I have these at the back, and this color might be really, really good. And I also have this sticker book. It's the herbarium from the Happy Planner, and it has leaves. It kind of has like a autumny feel, and we're gonna also use it. I don't know if I, like you can see I have some leaves leftovers. I don't know if I want to combine the sticker leaves with the actual leaves. I don't know if I will like that, but we will see. The thing is, I do want to add a quote here and on the side and then here, and so we might use this: plant dreams and grow a happy life. I will be cutting this because I don't know why it has like this gold thingies. Don't ask me because I don't know. And so we will be cutting that and putting kind of it around the frame, kind of this frame. So let's see what we can do with this. So let's see. I will be cutting this paper like that. Maybe we can put this here like that, and then add the leaves. Maybe we can do a little bit of paper here and a little here. What about that? What do you say? Hopefully you like that idea, because that's what we're doing. I wish, you know, like there was a way where you could tell me like your thoughts of what you are thinking while I'm doing my spreads, like a feature, right? Like I think that will be like the coolest thing. I don't know, like that, or maybe like that. I think I like it better like that. Okay, so we have that. I have just normal regular glue. We're gonna use what we have, all right? We're just aiming to have fun. So I'm gonna grab my cutting mat that I also use it so that I can glue stuff, because otherwise the glue ends up on my desk and then everything is kind of gluing together. I'm like, what's going on that everything is gluing together? It's because there is glue on my desk. So I'm gonna put it here, kind of in the border, and then pressing it down. Okay, gonna let it be there for a moment. Then I'm gonna go with this one. Okay, and I think let's do this one this way. So let's see, kind of like that. Okay. Like so. Oh my goodness. And then we are putting our last one here. So let me see. Let's do it here. Maybe not at the top. The more like the closer to the this side as possible. Okay. So we're using that, and then we have to cut these. Where is my scissors? Here. So I'm gonna try my hardest to kind of follow the shape. There we go. And I'm gonna throw this one away. This little piece. Okay, cool. We have some like something like this. That's cool. Okay. Now let's cut the quote. So let's see. Oh my god, I think I have to put a bit more pressure. And here. Why is this so hard? Okay. There. So okay, I'm gonna put it on my tripod here, and then I'm gonna go ahead, try to cut the rest of the quote. Okay. there. So plant dreams and grow. Awesome. I mean, this, I don't know if this is like the perfect quote for this, since it's not the season to plant things. I don't know. I think that goes more related to spring, but we're using that quote. I think the green is gonna be a really nice touch with all of the browns and oranges. I think it will be quite refreshing to the spread. So if we can cut this properly, let's see if we can do it here from here. Apparently, there we go. Oh my goodness, it broke. Okay, one thing at a time, people, one thing at a time. So let's see, plant dreams. I want this here. Now, don't you worry about this. And also, okay, I think that's the best we're gonna get with that. Plant dreams and will grow fit. I didn't think that went through either. Barely. Plant dreams and grow. I'm gonna put it here. And happy life broke, so I'm gonna try my hardest to fix it. And happy life. There we go. And then we got this little bit here. Okay. I really like how this is turning out. I realized I have to do the high April, but one thing at a time. Now I got the leaves. Let's get to that. I'm gonna get like the stem off. I'm just gonna cut it. So sorry. Because otherwise it will be really, anything that I write like on the following pages on here, I will have the stem, and it will be kind of harder to just write in my planner. So let's see. I have this really big leaf that I want to cut. Okay, that was probably the easiest cut of my life. Of this leaf, kind of put it here. I don't know how the leaves will behave with the glue. Listen, I had an idea and I went for it. So have no clue. You tell me. But actually, when it was full time, a little story time for you while we figure out how to do the leaves on this part. When it was full time and when I was a very little girl, we're talking like kindergarten, every single time it was fall, and you could see the leaves on the street, and they were like falling, and you could see them there. The teachers will ask you to bring some of them, right, as a homework. Like your homework, well, fun times. Your homework was to bring leaves that you just found in your garden, in your patio, out in the street, anywhere, right? And they will ask you to bring some of them. And then we would do some fun arts and crafts with them. And then they will put it on this little like bag. I don't really know how to describe it. It's like a big square bag that has all your work for all the year. Every single, art thing you did was in there. And so there has to be somewhere that has to be at my house somewhere, but and all we did was we had piles and piles of leaves, and we will glue them to like a paper, right, that the teachers would like design probably, and we will glue them down. So yeah, so I don't know, it reminds me of that time a lot. You know, it reminds me of my childhood when I was like a little girl, telling my mom the important homework that I had, that was collecting leaves. And we will go out into the street and with a big bag and collect loads and loads of leaves to bring to school. So I don't know, this reminds me of that. So I have no idea if this is going to work, if I should glue them with something more strong, or really press them down. Maybe put more glue on them. I have no idea. Also, this is not meant to look perfect. This is just for me to have fun and be creative. So yeah, I highly encourage you to kind of do the same. I think maybe this little like veins of the leaves should go up, but that's what I think it has a harder time gluing to my page. I highly encourage you to do something like that. Maybe, I don't know if you can do, well, you can do pressed flowers if you're in the spring. You know, maybe you go on a walk and you find some flowers and then you collect them for your journal or your memory keeping. That will kind of be fun. And you can kind of do pressed flowers there and preserve them that way. I think that it's also fun and exciting, and it's a change, right? Like, it also comes to prove that you don't need all the elements in the world. You don't need leaf stickers to create a fall themed spread. You know, you're gonna use, the only thing you have to do is use your creativity and you know, think of something outside of the box. I could have also easily like print these leaves as well. I also really like the difference of the textures and stuff. Nobody will be touching this spread though, because the leaves are gonna fall. Maybe I should have glued them with something a bit stronger than just normal regular glue, but hey, this is what we have. So yeah, I could have also easily just printed these printed leaves, you know, out of like Google, just to put in my planner, in my journal. I'm gonna really press them down. I don't remember this part about kindergarten. I don't remember pressing down the leaves, but well, it is what it is, I guess. I'm gonna put some more glue there and here as well. This might be a bit tough because it's like very near off the spine of the notebook, so anything that you put near the spine of the notebook will be a bit tough, only because it's near the spine. How does that work? I have no clue. Don't ask me about the science behind that, because I don't know. Let's make sure we're still recording. Yes, okay. And yeah, I'm just gonna put this one kind of here. If we can, if you want to kind of stick to my journal, I will really appreciate it. So there, a bunch of glue, and then you here. Just gonna go ahead, press it down, press it real good. So hey, it's not gonna be perfect because these are real leaves. So, and what a creative thing to do, right? These are not like. Hold on, I'm gonna stand up and press it down. They're sticking to the journal, or they're sticking to the journal. Oh my goodness. If there is something that I'm having, it's a lot of fun. So, okay. And now, I don't know what we will do here. I think maybe a little bit of this paper. Let's do that there. Kind of here. I don't know, I didn't think it really through what to put here. You can kind of see how it's a little bit see-through, and so you kind of I don't know what the original creator of this idea did on the other side. I don't remember. Should have looked that through before starting. But so this is there. I think putting like a border here of the paper will be kind of real nice. So let's do that. Okay, so I'm gonna build this up, and hold on, this is not the right way to do it. This is, so put her here, and the idea is to continue to put leaves. These leaves, I just want to take a nap. After doing this, I just want to take a nap. Just kidding, this is real fun. I think this is what, you know, being creative is all about. It's just having fun. Listen, I don't know if the leaves are gonna be falling out of my notebook, you know, by tomorrow, or if they're gonna be a real inconvenience, just, you know, in lack of a better word. I don't want to get censored on YouTube, but I don't know if they're gonna be a real inconvenience when it comes to writing on my journal. All I want to do is have fun and create a spread that I'm like, then I will remember as fun too, right? I think that I don't know, I sometimes when I look back at my spreads, right, through the years, it's not only about, oh my god, I remember this, oh my god, this week I was really busy with this thing, and oh my god, this week was my anniversary, and this week we did this fun stuff. I think it's also about the memory of the spread you created. Sometimes I have no memory, sometimes I don't remember a single thing, and that's okay too. I don't know if you have to remember all your spreads, but some spreads I do remember. You know, when I did my 5th year anniversary with my boyfriend, I remember that spread because I loved it. I remember my first ever spread in a disc planner because I was very excited to use a new sticker book and a new planner and a new system, and I was excited about that. So that I do remember. You know, in some spreads I might not remember, but like from thought, but maybe when I look at them, I do remember them, and I'm like, oh my god, yes, I did this over. I remember doing one over Easter time, and I'm like, I did this because I was out of ideas, and my sister was like, why don't you do a purple spread? And it had florals, and it was absolutely stunning. So sometimes spreads also carry memories through that way, you know. And so I will when the years pass by and I come back to my journals and I read about my current life and my current events and the things that are currently happening to me right now, and my current feelings and everything going on, the things that that are going on in the world and whatever, I will I'm sure that I will also remember the spread and all the fun I had when I was filming it for YouTube. So yeah, okay, let's continue, shall we? Let's put, I think, one big leaf. I think she might be too big, this one. Let's see. I don't want it like, I only want her, or maybe, let's see what it would be like if you saw the leaf. I think that might be weird. So maybe we don't put any leaves there and we just put the leaves here, but maybe that's weird. My goodness. Maybe we put a leaf here. I think that will be fun. Okay, but I have to cut this here to kind of add a straighter end. Okay, a lot of glue. press it real good. Okay, there we go. You know, you get an arm workout too included. It's like a 2-for-1. Okay, there. We also have to like let it sit for a moment so the glue can what's the word that I'm looking for? Like stick to the notebook, if that makes any sense. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then maybe one here. Maybe we can use this one that we cut. Okay, so there. That's cute, right? Okay, that's great. Okay, there, and then we put the leaf right on top of like the page. I also have glue all over my hands, but that's okay. Okay, there we go. You can kind of see some snippets of the leaves through, and I actually quite like it. Now shall we do the Hi April with my liners? Let's do that. This is a brown my liner. It doesn't have, I think, the name or anything like that. It's just a brown my liner, to be honest. And I'm gonna write Hey April on this side. So I'm gonna use a sticker book that I have laying around, put it here. So I'm gonna try to do kind of like a bit of a bulk letter. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. It's just a page in your journal. So it doesn't have to be perfect. I really like this. This is cute. I wish I had a green that will match that, but I don't. I also don't think I will have an orange that will match that. So this is what we're doing. This is what we're going for. Okay, like so. Hopefully I did the math correctly, and this is enough space to write April. Because if it's not, then I don't know what we will do. There we go. So then the last two letters, and then there, like it's hidden underneath. April. That's cute. Very cute. Okay. And now I'm gonna grab my Jar PS gel and do the outline. I learned this tip from Mary Ellen with Planning with Bumble. She does this a lot on her planner and her journal, and I always loved how it looked on her planner, but I've never tried it. And once I tried it, there was no way back. I loved how it looks, and I love how it makes the letters pop up too. And it's also not gonna be perfect, so you can see there I made a little mistake. That's fine. That's part of the process, and part of why this looks so good is because it doesn't look perfect, right? What a gift. What a gift. But things don't have to be perfect to look really, really cute. So there, and then the little R. Okay. Now I don't know what we're doing on the other side, people. I don't know. Okay. Like that. Hi, April. Does it look cute? I think it does. I don't think I want to add any more leaves. I think it looks so good. So good. And that's all the thoughts that I had. Hopefully you can see. Let me check that you can see what we're doing. Yes. This might be a longer video, I'm telling you. So let's see if let's see if I like the combination. Let's try it. If I don't like it, I don't like it. Does it look weird? Oh, I wish you could tell me and talk to me. Like, does this look weird? Like the combo between these leaves and the actual leaves. I thought it would be weird. I don't think it is. Also, I don't know if we will have enough of them though. You see, I used a lot of them, so hold on. And pages are falling right off. So, for example, this can go in this little space. I think we might have to go for it. We might have to go for it and stop playing it safe. We might have to enjoy the process of figuring things out. I'm very like motivational speaker today. Enjoy the process of figuring things out in your planner, right? Don't buy the lie, the absolute lie that everyone has everything figured out in their planner and their planner system and everything works fine and they never have any trouble. Girl, that's the biggest lie ever. Nobody has it figured out, but we pretend we do. I don't know why. I don't think I will ever pretend with you. You will see me here struggling. You will see me here figuring things out. You will see me here trying things and not liking them and pulling things up. We could have also used these, but I don't know if I will have liked it with the background. Let's see, let's try it. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. No, I don't think I would. So we have one leaf here we could use, and maybe a quote in the middle. I don't like this quote. Everything happens for a reason. I mean, it does, but I don't want that in my journal, you know? Let's see if we have any other quotes here. No. So we have these, right? Kindness changes everything. Cherish. I like this one. Cherish every moment. I like that, but I don't like it in this way. So we might include some green leaves, only because that's the only thing I have left. So we might do cherish. And I don't like these. Sorry, Happy Planner. Not a huge fan of these, so not using those. Cherish. It's kind of like a smiley face. What if we do it like that? Cherish every moment. It's weird and I don't think I like it, so I'm gonna put it up. Trying not to hurt the actual paper. Cherish. What if we put you here? And we do, let's cut it. Sometimes that's the best thing you can do for kind of quotes like this. Every kind of as if the letters were falling. I think that's cute. Okay. So maybe we have this one kind of here. And what about, what if we put it like that? Cherish every moment. Sure. And let's see what else we can add. We have loads of green. Well, we have green in the quote, so, right? I mean, technically we are literally at the beginning of fall. Literally, today's like March 29 and fall started on the 21st. So literally we're at the beginning of fall. So some trees still look very green. So we're working with that. We're gonna include the green. This is turning out to be one of my favorite things I've ever done in my planner, in my journal, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna put that there. My scissors might be somewhere in this mess. Here they are. I'm gonna cut this right there. That's cute. And I'm gonna put this one right here. There, Okay, I think this is really good. I really like this, like a lot. It's super fun. Now let's work on these. Okay, so we need some leaves. We have gold, so we can include some gold on the other page. Why not? The quotes we have are these. I don't have any more quotes, right? We have these. Maybe we can put, oh, you will see it. What if we put, stay brave? I don't know. No, I don't like that. These are great for spreads though. But we have these. These would have also been really great to do the Hey April. So we have some quotes here, but these are boxes and I don't want to include boxes in here. So, oh, we have these. Speak only good things to yourself. You will never regret being kind. Just say yes to your dreams. I like that. Just say yes to your dream. I like 2 of these. So now we're gonna cut it. This is gonna be very complex to cut it, but we're gonna cut it. I don't like this thing at the bottom. So we have dreams there, and just say yes, like that. Just say yes to your there. Okay, now we have like a little leaf that we can use, so we can do it around the girl too. Also, I have one that says keep discovering who you are meant to be. I like this one a lot more. So I'm gonna cut every single one of these. I know this might take longer, but sometimes you want things a different way. So I'm gonna do just say, it reminds me, just say yes to the dress. Just say yes. Where's the 2 here? To your dreams. And you can see that quote there. It's pretty, isn't it? And we have the leaf that we can use, but we're gonna cut this little thingies that I don't even know what they're called, but I don't like them. There. These I'm gonna, maybe we can put her there. Okay. And let's see what else. I have like a big green leaf that we can put. Oh boy, there. Just like that. What else we can bring? We have these with a darker green, so maybe you can put that there. Not really thinking where everything should go. I'm just putting things down. I'm just having fun. Working with what I have, kind of like that. That's so cute. That's so cute. Oh my god. I really like this spread, if you couldn't tell. Okay, I'm gonna put this there. And can we pull this up? Oh, it came up with some of the paper, so maybe we can put it maybe here with the girl. And then maybe we can do this one here. And let's do this one there. Like that. Let's see how what we're looking. Okay, I like that. We're missing something on this page. What should we do? Hi April, hi fall, and a heart. Will that work? High April, high fall. I think it works, right? Because it's too small for autumn. So let's do, the high is gonna be the same. So high. And again, these are not meant to be perfect. The paper on this planner is in itself not perfect, so high. Fall. And then on the bottom, we do a little heart. Love that. Okay, now we're gonna search for my Jarpies gel. That has to be somewhere around here. Okay, we have this that we're gonna use, and my Jarpies gel is nowhere to be found. I have another one though, but oh, I found it. It was underneath a bunch of stuff. So I'm gonna underline these. There. And I'm gonna do the outs of like the boxes like we did on the other side. There we go. Again, not perfect. It looks really, really good though, but not perfect if you look really closely. I also have a bunch of ink on my hands, but that's fine. I think this is pretty good. I cannot make this stay down. Maybe when I close the notebook and it stays closed for a little, it will lay a little bit more flat, but this is it. This is what we created together. I had so much fun creating this. Oh, we can do some leaves here before I let you go. Do we have some leaves here? Yes, we do. We didn't add any like real leaves, so we might as well add some stickers. This is a very tight space, so I know these two are the same, but we're gonna let it go because I don't have a bunch more. And we can do this one maybe here, like that. Okay, that's great. Okay, I think we're good. I don't have anything that's a bit more like smaller or anything like that, so I think this is it. I really like this a lot. Had a lot of fun creating this. I will cherish this spread a lot, and I really like that this is how we're starting April in my journal. So more spreads in my journal are coming. I promise, creating Dutch doors for my weekly journaling pages, so stay tuned for that. Those are coming, I promise. But I loved this, so let me know what you think down below. Let me know if I inspired you to create something like this. Again, this was not my idea. This was from Plans in the Making. I will link her video down below. Total credit to her. She is the one who created this first, and I was so inspired by her creation and so in awe of how stunning it looked that I had to recreate it, but fall edition. So Yeah. So thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye!